Morning. So today we are gonna finish this cornfield, and then I think we're gonna switch to beans. You know, at the end of the last video I said, it's not gonna frost. Well, it frosted pretty, kind of heavy really. So we are going to run this corn while we're waiting on the beans to dry up, and then we're gonna hopefully run some beans. If you're new to the channel, we have very few beans left, and what we do have mostly are double crop beans. Those are beans planted after wheat is harvested in the summer. That's usually what we harvest last. So going to harvest those, and I think we have 80 acres of first crop beans left. 80 acres in like 6 fields. Really fun stuff. But right here we got 20 acres left. Should knock that out pretty quick this morning. Hi, Bobby. So we are over here at the old grain setup. This corn is dry, and we've got one of these bins that we're putting corn in, so there's no dryer here. Seemed like a great idea to put this corn over here. A little bit slower, but it's the morning. We're still waiting on the dew to dry off. We have decided we're just going to go ahead and run beans. We're not going to run that corn now. So yeah, this is good because it frees up space at the other place. That way, when we have all the help here and we're going full bore, we have a little bit extra space. So BJ just pulled in behind me. We just got emptied. I'm going to take this truck over to the shop. Dad is putting some sections in a cutter bar. Help him do that for a little bit, and hopefully we get started. Today's going to be a day of moving. Just basically moving all the time. That'll be fun. We are staging 2 semis right now at a farm we're going to end up this evening. Basically, we got a 30-acre piece. Actually, it's 26 acres. Dad is going to work on that. While he's doing that, BJ and I are going to switch the gleaner over, move all my stuff over to the farm we're going to end up at tonight. Basically, by the time we get all that done, Dad's going to be pretty close to done. So instead of taking 2 combines for 30 acres, we're going to take 1. So we are about to divide and conquer. We're helping Dad move. Right now we're going to get my head out of the shop here. BJ's going after the head for the Lexion right there. Now that it's back together, Dad's going to take it. We'll get through it, and then we'll move this combine to the other place.
Hey everybody, we're going to hopefully finish up beans today, maybe. Close. First crop. Getting ready to move over to, got a couple fields over along the road. Try to get them off. Brian's going to get the cleaner switched over and move down the other farm, so see what we do. I'm waiting on BJ to bring the head before we move. Got a good 50 there. Over the narrow road, over the hill there. See how we get along. Oh, I got a stiff neck, I know that. Had it for a couple of days, can't get rid of it. Got a BJ with the head, so he'll go in front of me. Take you along the road. There's part of the road by this guardrail. Look out. That's it.
Me and BJ are gonna switch this thing over. Looks like our auxiliary tank's about full. So we had a slight change of plans. Dad just came on the radio and said his combine is down again for the count. So I believe what is wrong, he plugged it again. Those parts that pull, so the last time I plugged it, we determined that the pieces on the rotor that pull material in were pretty much worn out. Well, they definitely need change, so I don't think there's any point in doing beans with that until we change those. Because he's plugged it again. We have not plugged that combine in years. He's plugged it twice in like the last, shoot, what's he ran? Maybe 200 acres with that combine in between pluggings. So not really worth messing with in my opinion until we fix that. But I'm going to that field is what I'm getting at. That threw a kink into production for sure. Not going to get nearly as much done. That sucks. So yeah, having two combines is great. We can't keep two of them running, but it's great. Yeah, fantastic. Anyways, on the move. BJ is going after my head. We're going to fool around our power ladder, and we're going to get moving. Got about a 3-mile drive. Not very far. Huh? Mrs. Brown's. Oh, she's calling now. Hi.
Hi.
Well, head back shop, plug it up. Dumped at 20 feet. Plug it. Clean beans. Back here in the rotors. There's at the end of the beater back here. Got a full nose on these rotors. Just completely wore out, I guess. Plugged the last time. It looked like that's what was wrong. Just can't get a hold of that straw, take it on through. Somebody did a PM on it there the first year of the winter. I don't know why they didn't replace it, haven't replaced. All the easy things they did. They didn't do them because they're not that easy, but still. They need it replaced. It is what it is. But, back shop. See if we get it unplugged sometime. Ain't gonna be today. Our next kill. Ain't gonna do any mess with it today. Brian brought the cleaner over here to finish it. Later will take care of it. It'll finish.
Kayla?
Yeah.
Did you know this farm was part of the Underground Railroad? Now you do. Where do you think the steam engine went? Like, how did it get underground?
That's like that movie, Underground Railroad, where they had like a literal train. That's ridiculous.
So there wasn't a train? I'm confused. Think it was like behind the house? So does anybody else farm beside a guy or someone who is just an A1 butthead? Well, this farm, we've had issues with him before. It's not the guy that owns the farm, obviously. It is a person that has a driveway that they don't even own the driveway. People that own this farm gave that person an easement, I believe. And you would think our semis being around his driveway was just terrible, 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 terrible. Well, we affectionately call him PicklePuss. Hopefully PicklePuss watches the YouTube channel, but I don't think he does. He came out with BJ waving property maps at him. Did you think things were about to escalate?
I'm looking up easement laws right now.
Yeah, so I don't know. There's a couple families live back that driveway, and one guy is a butthead. The other guys, the other people, they're fine. They don't care. Wave at you. That guy gives you the finger. Oh, PicklePuss. That is not his name. That is what Dad has deemed him for years. Thought for a second we were going to get to see BJ try to form his best Chuck Liddell impression.
Rocky Balboa over there.
Caleb, did you know that this is called Rattlesnake Knob?
Yeah.
Find him because I can't find anything on the auditor's website that's labeled PicklePuss for Route 50.
Alright, Traveling Circus is rolling out. So at this farm, we did the corn and most of the beans a couple weeks ago. Over there's where the guy had his fence built on our side of the line, which is still there. We got about 40 acres of beans over here. They're in a lot of little patch fields, and I honestly don't know that we'll get them done tonight because of that. If we had both combines, yeah, we'd have definitely got it done. we'd have been here about an hour ago, and I'd already done about 5 acres while he was getting here. So we definitely would have got done tonight. With this one, I don't know. Depends on how tough they get, how quick. Down, get hooked up. Dad and BJ are going to move some pickup trucks down here, I believe. And then we'll be here the rest of the evening. Back here doing the fella that's building my house's field. His field borders our cornfield right there. There's only 6 acres in this field, but it's got to get done. Beans are already getting tough. That's impressive. So we're going to get a good frost tonight. Well, I think we've about reached the end for the night. They are tough. We are going 1.7 right now. I got up to 2.2 and I about plugged this thing. The gleaner started talking to me pretty aggressively and shaking, but we powered through. I'm trying to just get enough to finish this truck. I don't know if we're gonna make it or not. We get down at the end, we're probably gonna call it quits. That'll leave about 25 to 30 acres down here. These beans aren't real good. We shouldn't have a trucking issue tomorrow, that's for sure. Tomorrow's Sunday. It'll be Dad and I tomorrow, which now that we're down the combine really ain't that big of a deal anymore. We will finish this here and then go start on some double crops somewhere. But I would like to just need one truck here. So that's why if I can, you know, get the one that we're loading now completely loaded, that way I can dump it in the morning while the frost is burning off. Well guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out. If you enjoyed the content, do me a favor and give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel.
Across this crossing at a right side, kind of the railroad ties kind of exposed.
Morning. Kinda. It's 1 o'clock. So I am taking the grain cart over to where we've been running the combine. It's just me and Dad today. I'm gonna work on these beans. I think Dad's gonna take a look at his combine and see if what he thinks the verdict is on if it's gonna be able to run beans or not. We only got 10 acres left of these first crop beans, and then we're gonna start on some double crops. Well, that's new. Last of the first crops. Well, first crop beans. So that does feel good to be done. This puts us down to about, I want to say we have 250 of corn and 400 double crops. So with any luck, after today, we'll be down to 600 acres. Time to roll out. Hit our power ladder. So Dad's just getting started in these double crops. Kayla is going to come pick me up and take me to get a semi. All the trucks are loaded, so I need to go dump a truck. Now, double crop beans usually don't yield nearly as well as first crop beans. This year with the weather that we had, they're very poor. So really, he'll be doing good to fill up this grain cart tonight, but I want to get a truck dumped just in case. So right here you can see 21 bushels per acre. That's what Dad's running. This is Dad right here in the gleaner. Speed 3.7 miles an hour, 24 bushels per acre, 10% moisture. So again, double crop beans, we plant these beans right after we harvest the winter wheat. So yeah, that's what we call them, double crops. You're getting 2 crops out of the same field in 1 year. Hello. Hi kids. So we are moving some stuff around. Dad just quit for the night. Rounding up semis and pickups and everything from the farm we just left. So we are going to take the gleaner and the tractor, kind of move it away from the road a little bit. Just kind of some cheap security. Phenomenal beans. Good news is he got 35 acres done while I was dumping that truck and moving some stuff. This field here there's 70 acres right here. Looking at our rain forecast, this is Sunday, November 12th. We have clear skies till Friday, it sounds. So I don't know if we're just going to try to do all the double crops right now. That would probably be the smartest thing. For those of you who don't know, you can run corn in the rain for a little while anyways. It doesn't really affect corn near as much, just precipitation. If it stays wet, turns wet and stays wet, it's going to make finishing up these double crop beans kind of a challenge. So we could definitely be done with them. We could be done in 3 days with the beans. So we might just do that.